Corinne
and Tyler. Whee! Bob was observing Lake A and Lake B during the spring. He goes and visits the lake every day. He notices on the first day they both have 4 feet of water. On the second day, Bob notices that Lake A grew 3 inches and Lake B grew a fourth of its original depth. He notices that the pattern continues for the rest of the week. Here is the table of values for both Lake A and Lake B. For Lake A, for the recursive rule, you start at 48 inches and each time add 3. For Lake B, you also start at 48 inches, but multiply each time by 1.25. 48 is the start value for Lake A. Therefore, you have 48, and you add it to x, which is day, and multiply the day by 3. So 1 times 3 is 3, plus 48 would get you 51, and so on. For Lake B, 48 is the start value, and each time you multiply 48 by 1.25 to the x power, which would be the days. This is the graph that Bob drew. As you can tell from the top right-hand corner, that this is Lake A and this is Lake B. Lake A has a linear growth, which is why it's a straight line, while Lake B has an exponential growth, and that's why it's curved.
Bob also observes Lake A and Lake B in the summer. There is a severe drought. Bob observes that Lake A and Lake B both start with 48 inches of water. He observes the lakes for 7 days. Bob notices that Lake A loses 2 inches of water per day. Lake B loses 1/8 of the lake's original height per day. These are the tables for both Lake A and Lake B. Recursive rule. Lake A's recursive rule is next equals now minus 2, and it starts at 48 inches. Each time it subtracts 2 inches. Lake B, it starts at 48 inches, and each time he times the previous by 7/8. Explicit rules. Lake A, y equals negative 2x plus 48. It starts at 48, and then you times the x times negative 2 and add 48. Lake B, start is 48, and you times it by 7/8 to the x power. These are the graphs for Lake A and Lake B. As you can tell, Lake A is linear and Lake B is exponential. On the x-axis, graph is days, and on the y-axis is the amount of water.